It's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster live stream. Hello everybody, thank you ever so much for joining. Who have we got in the chat? So we've got Doom, Welfare, Deathbeers Non, Silex, Arthur Penno, Kep, and Clouds. Hey everybody, thank you ever so much for joining. Now, I'm not alone this evening. I am extremely excited to have a special guest with me. Now, there are some that say he is my Ned to the Peter Park. Hang on, that didn't sound right. Wait, hang on. No, I can redo that. I can't cut that out. I'm live. I can't redo it. He is my Ned to my Peter Parker. There you go, that's right. He's my guy in the chair. He's the one who does all of my thumbnails. I have Welfare. Hello, Welfare. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm alright. My ears are blown out from that hello, but apart from that, yeah, I'm alright.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Well, you know what I'm like. I have to do a loud, obnoxious hello. You know what I'm like.
Yeah, I've got my headphones on, so I think it's to be so loud.
My bad. Now, unfortunately, the Frontier Workshop is actually currently down. Now, luckily, I already have the parks in question and I know who did them, so that is fine, but I don't have the descriptions for them, unfortunately. So let's load up tonight's first live stream, which is Volcanic Park, created by Lumberhack. Hello, I am Possible. Great to have me back. Oh, thank you ever so much. It's nice to be back. Nice to be back again. Oh, I proper kind of like got the bug, to be honest. I've like really kind of like been itching to film again, so I've been filming today. I filmed a spotlight ready for Friday, so there'll be a premiere on Friday, which was a Flooded Tombs and Bertie Park, so that's going to be a very, very good one. And then I've also been doing some recording with somebody else as well, but I'm not sure how much public knowledge that is, so I can say no more, but time will tell. You will see. So right, Welfare, here we are. First park, Volcanic Park. Shall we do this?
Yeah, I won't mention you saying that you've got a bug and that you're itchy, but yeah, it's alright.
I've got a what?
It's when you said you've got the bug and you're itchy.
Oh.
I could make some kind of comment, but I'm above that, so I won't.
For God's sake, Welfare, for God's sake. See, why did I have you along? Right, so this is a PlayStation 5 park. It's at the 99% limit. It's not a massive park, to be honest. It's not huge. Before we even get into it, one thing I had noticed is the pathing takes up 30% of the park. So I think if maybe, and because it's also square, I think it would be quite easy to redo on a grid. My PlayStation has just said it's too hot. That's a bit sucky. I'm back again now. My PlayStation keeps overheating. I'm having a bit of a problem with it. I've taken it apart and cleaned it, but it keeps like saying it's too hot. So that's a bit problematic. I hope it doesn't keep doing that in a live stream. Hello, Desperado. Thank you ever so much for joining. Right, let's get into this park, shall we? So, I like this entrance. It's very retro. It almost seems like kind of quite 80s, doesn't it? Like Mario or Pac-Man or something.
The sign's really cool. What's he made the font out of? Because that's really nice.
Is it just basic shapes? Yeah, it's just the squares.
Yeah, nice. That'd take him forever as well.
Yeah.
Good work.
Proper like pixelated, isn't it? You can see like kind of like some of the characters being done like that, like the old Sonic characters and things like that.
Yeah, like the old Mario 8-bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, this is a nighttime park. Let's come through here. We've got a little bit of foliage just as we walk through. And look at this for a sightline.
Nice lights. Like the lights on the coasters and stuff's really, really cool.
Really nice night lighting. That's fantastic. Now, I know this park is considered unfinished. He did tell me that this park is considered unfinished because he hit the percentage limit, which is a shame because I think if he was able to come back and just readjust the pathing and put it all on a grid, it'd take it down. From what I could see, I reckon he'd take this pathing down to about 10% from 30. I reckon he'd get another 20% in this park easy, just from that alone.
Yeah, there's so much unused pathing. Even if you just did the pathing you need to get people there and then just put like one of the roof covers on it.
Yeah, like as a facade.
Like it's a facade. Like they're not going to walk on it, but it would give the same effect.
Yeah, definitely. I do like these, how the foliage is coming up through. So he's actually used trees underneath, like kind of coming up through. So that's quite a cool little touch. I quite like that. And what have we got here? Hey, Simulator, hope you're doing well, my friend. So we've got what's almost supposed to be kind of like a park map, isn't it? There. Like the information kiosk. Again, just using the foliage over it. See, it would have been nice to see some fencing, but I think a lot of this we've kind of like got to take with a grain of salt, knowing that he's reached the limit. I think it's kind of like stuff that if he was to readdress the pathing, it could stuff that he could then do, like kind of maybe just come back and add some fencing around here or something, just thinking of the safety.
Yeah.
But I like this. How many pieces count is that?
That's a lot of pieces. That's a lot of pillars and planks.
Yeah, that's like 980. Oh, there's 520 on that side. So, I mean, that's 1,010 pieces.
Do you know what? I'm impressed with how quickly you did your maths. Then I was counting, adding it up for you.
I'm just that good. Nothing to do with the fact that it says there 1,010.
Cheated. Cheated.
Let me hide that HUD. But it's a really nice station. It gives a great effect, but it's a big piece count for when you've already run out of percentage. I think maybe like kind of even if you were to maybe halve that and maybe just put some scabola in there or something, or some of the vines, and I think to give it really nice, or rocks, or maybe even some mesh fencing. But I like what he's done. I like the effect. I just think he could bring the piece count down a little bit more. But yeah, great job. And that just takes you over into the park if you didn't want to walk over the bridge. But we're going to walk over the bridge. We'll be fine. Let's do it. So let's walk down here. You can see some water effects just going off there. I like how the coaster comes over the pathing here, look. So it looks like we've got a launch coaster. Oh, that's a nice element just there. That inversion just going over the path. That's really cool. And what's this on this side? It almost looks like a trident or something. That's nice. And then you've got like a waterfall effect.
It's very cool that he's used it as a support.
That's really smart.
Yeah, really well done.
And the water effects coming down. Yeah.
So unlike you to get excited over water features.
I don't care about water, me. I literally don't care about water. I don't care about water features at all.
Is the queue for that coaster back there, or is it in the park? Just checking that we haven't gone past.
No, I don't think so. I think it's in the park.
No, it was the queue line for the boats. Sorry, my bad.
Shut up, welfare.
I saw a queue line. Just didn't want you to miss it.
This ain't my first rodeo. I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
It's been a while. I thought you might have forgotten how to do this.
So we have Wavebreaker, Twisted, Jungle Viper, Eagles Peak, Ships Ahoy, Volcano Rush, Out and Safari, Temple Run, Gator and Cyclone. So we've got lots of attractions in this park, lots of rides to go on. I think we better crack on, especially given the fact that we've got two parks to look at as well. We've got a park by Jamie Tempo next. So both Lumberhack and Jamie Tempo are both big members of the Discord. So if you would like to join the Discord, then the link will be down below eventually when I sort that out later on today. So Wavebreaker. Let's have a look in here, shall we? There's coasters everywhere. All I can see is coasters, welfare. I don't know which way to look.
Yeah, that'll be high percentage count as well, isn't it? Especially if you've done 4 meter method. I
don't know if it is the 4 meter method. I know the next park. Oh no! This is 4 meter method. Yes, it is. I remember seeing it in the description. I can't read it now.
There's your percentage killer.
Yeah. So 4 meter method and loads of pathing. So yeah, that'll do it. Oh, look at that! I mean, Michael from M&J Games would just be gushing right now, wouldn't he? It'd just be like, look at all them coasters! Wow. Right, let's come up here and... Oh, I like this. That's a really cool effect. And this looks like a launch coaster of some description. So a launch torque coaster. So the G-forces have got green across the board. Maybe slightly high G-forces with 6.16. Slightly high, but not too bad. Hello, Anthony. Thank you ever so much for joining, mate. I hope you're well. But first ride of many, I believe. Let's get on this. Let's go on front bumper. Let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. That was a great first coaster. That was really good. Hey Scott, hey Jenna, thank you ever so much both for joining. Lovely to see you both here. Yeah, that was a really, really good opening coaster. I think that was fantastic. It was really smooth. I think there was maybe just one little element towards the end that I thought could have just done with a tad bit of smoothing. It was right at the end. I think it was like round here, maybe just a little bump. Just there, I think that little bump. Just, oh, I don't know, actually. Seeing it off board... Actually, I quite liked off-board. But there were some great elements, great inversions, really nice sightlines of the park. I think it was a really good job and a great first coaster at the park. Welfare, what did you think, mate?
Yeah, I was going to say the same about the bump, but I love all the bit going underneath the bridge and going over the bridges. It's really, really good interaction. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, great job. Jenna, I play on the PlayStation 5, but I've also got a next-gen Xbox as well. But I generally don't play on the Xbox. I've only got it for spotlighting. So, I don't play COD anymore. I haven't got time to play COD. I've been playing other things. And plus, I wasn't allowed to play COD because I got too angry. And I definitely wasn't allowed to live stream it because my channel would have gotten banned. Yeah, it didn't go well. I'm so much calmer not playing it. I'm so much happier. I'm just a happier person not playing COD. No, anyway, where was the exit for that ride? Just to make sure that we don't miss anything. So, alright, it just comes down here and then just down there. Cool. So we've got a flat ride just there. You're on PS4. I can do your Pirate Village, Jenna. I can access both PS4 and PS5 parks. So, I mean, the next park that we're spotlighting tonight, Jenna, is a PlayStation 4 park. So, yeah, I can have a look at that if you'd like. If you'd like to possibly join my Discord, if somebody wants to pop the Discord link in the chat, and I've got a spotlight request area, and if you just want to pop it in there, I will get around to it eventually. It may take a while, I'm afraid. I'm a bit backlogged, especially when I keep taking 3-month breaks, which doesn't help me. Oh, you're Squirrel. Oh, I've got you. You are in my Discord. Yeah, pop it in the spotlight request, and I will get round to that at some point. It may be this year, but no promises. But anyway, we've got what looks like a Gertschlauer Infinity coaster. It is a Gertschlauer Infinity. Pause it there. You can wait. We've got, wow, look at them stats, Welfare. 8.01.
That's one of the highest I've ever seen.
Not quite. I think I've seen like 8.5. I think it was like about 8.57.
That's, yeah.
But
I don't think I've seen one higher than 8. But
yeah, that's really impressive. Again, the G-forces maybe slightly high. Yeah, they're not too high. You try and keep them under 6 where possible. But yeah, just a slightly over 6. Let's get the right train. Let's go for track view. Let's just keep waffling until it goes. There we go. Right, second ride. Let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. Hello, Rat. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Craig. Hey up, all. Hey up, me ducks. You're right. Lovely to have you all here. Welfare, I'm going to come to you first. So what did you think of that?
Good points. I really liked all the interaction you had with, like, there was, like, the traps, the triggers and stuff like that. The only thing I'll critique it, I felt it was a bit long. And I don't know whether it is on your share screen. Sometimes it felt a bit jittery. It could well be that like, I'm watching your share screen, so it could have been a lot smoother than what it looked like on my screen. But apart from that, it just felt a little long. I liked most of the layout, and I liked the interaction, especially going up the hill with the light changes and that kind of stuff. You can see it just going up there. I thought that was really cool. Do you know what? I would have liked to have seen it stop at the top of the hill as well for that drop.
Yeah, I think all of them points are completely valid. I think maybe just a tad bit of smoothing, maybe just a couple of clicks. I don't think it was anything excessive, but maybe just the odd 1 or 2 clicks here and there. The triggered elements and the triggered effects were really good, as you just alluded to, with the lights, just really good. I think that would have been really good to have been looking over the park. I actually think if he could have aimed it that way, to look over the park, I think that would have been a really good element, rather than when it comes up here, it kind of just looks out into like wilderness and nothing. And I think if you were able to face it that way, I think it would have really helped.
And because it drops straight down, if you had that thing where it locks and holds you there for a couple of seconds, that'd have been a great view. It'd been terrifying if you'd have actually been on it in real life.
Oh yeah,
but for the game, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, the theming is fantastic. The foliage work all around here and the terraforming and everything, just absolutely fantastic. Really good. Yeah. And have you noticed there's 2 coasters here? So there's a yellow there's a yellow coaster. The yellow coaster comes through here as well. So we'll get to that at some point. So
can we have a look at where the traps and stuff are? Can you just go forward?
The traps?
Go forward. Yeah, where we had the trigger traps and stuff, that area. Because I flew through it so fast, I liked it. It's just about to go through them now.
Oh, got you.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit Saw-esque.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah, great theme.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you fly through it so fast, you don't see how good it is.
Yeah.
It is very much like Saw with all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you can get your hair cut as you're on it, look. Just get a quick trim as you go around the loop. There you go. Practical.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, thank you ever so much, Jamie. It's nice to be back as well. Abrupt stop at the end, but not bad. Yeah, I think I agree, Michael. I think maybe just a little tiny bit of a break. There goes the other coaster, look. Yeah, maybe just extend that brake run ever so slightly at the end. Lovely to have you here, Jamie. You haven't missed your spotlight, don't worry. Yours is going to be the second one. I've noticed that you weren't in the chat, and I know that you generally join every live stream that I do. So yeah, I didn't start without you, don't worry. I will be doing yours second. So, I mean, neither this park or your park are very big, so I don't think it's going to be a massively long live stream, he says, 3 hours later. When we both finish waffling.
Yeah.
Hey, Livik, thank you ever so much for joining, buddy. Look at the theming on this. So there's a little bit... So the pirate ship, you will find that most people will just pop the pirate ship down and just call that it, because it's quite good to place down and it's already themed. But there's actually quite a bit done to that.
He's done he's done loads to it. It's really criminal that no one ever rides this in this game. That you can't get the prestige level up.
No.
I've spent hours before theming one, and I don't think one person went on it. And I was just like, well, pointless using that. But it's such a good ride.
Yeah. It's like the teacups as well. It's like the teacups. In real life, a teacups ride is one of the busiest rides ever. Oh, look at the little skeleton there. Oh, hello. But in the game, like, no one ever rides it. No. I mean, what's that all about? So weird. No. But you put Swift Drifters down. Swift Drifters? Yeah. Oh my god, that's the busiest ride in the game.
Yeah, you can't get the prestige levels up to get to any interest on them.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Look at that. That's a nice little element right there. And it looks really smooth as well. Ooh, that does look like a good coaster. Yeah. Right, let's carry on down. So this must be coming to another... So I don't... From what I can see, I hadn't really looked at this park that much. I don't think you can walk all the way around, so to speak. I assumed you would be able to walk around the back, but I don't think you can. I think it kind of like dead ends up there, and then we come back on ourselves and work over that way. So yeah, it's not a massive park, is it? It's not going to take too long, I don't think. So... Huh. Right, let's come down here. So I wonder if this is the yellow coaster then, maybe. Certainly appears to be. That must be the ride exit. I like how the ride just comes through here. Oh! Okay, that was cool. Oh, and then it comes over the top of you here. Lots of interaction with the ride in the queue line.
I like the what he's done for the safety nets. The don't die. But he's put it as like the glass panels.
I'd noticed that earlier on as well, and I kind of like noticed it, but didn't mention it. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that around the park already, and I had seen it and thought, oh, that's quite nice, and then didn't say anything about
Different.
it. Yeah, better than the don't die fencing that you generally always see. So right,
most people just use the chain link fencing.
Yeah. So we've got it's another launched vector. So we've actually got like the same ride twice. No, that was the Typhoon.
That's a Typhoon.
That was this was this a launched? Oh, that was a launched Talk. This one is
a lot of launches.
Yeah, so really going for them launch coasters. Anyway, so Jungle Viper, again, green across the board. Really good at keeping them excitement levels and then green across the boards. And the G-Force is really good as well. Look, 5.09 vertical G. That's fantastic. So let's make sure we jump on the right car. That is the one. Let's go in track view, front bumper. Let's press play. So off we go. Third ride. Let's do it. Enjoy. For me, that was the best ride of the park so far. Chrissy's just informed me apparently that I'm shouting. It's because I've got both headphones on, so I've taken a headphone off now. So I do apologise if I was shouting at people. I'm sorry. Yeah, apparently I was shouting. It's because when I wear both headphones, I think everybody does it, don't they? If you're wearing two headphones and you talk to somebody, you're like, "Hello," and you're like, "I'm sat over here. You don't need to shout at me." So yeah. Anyway,
that's why you blew my eardrums out when you first came on. I had the helpful thing I could turn you down.
Everybody else doesn't have that luxury. Yeah, I thought that was a really, really good coaster. I think that was the best ride of the park so far. Really scenic, just going around, super smooth. I think there was just the odd one or two slightly little parts that maybe just didn't quite work. I think the element that came up through the building, I think it looks cool, but I think when you're on it, it was maybe just a little tiny bit juddery. It was down here, wasn't it? Just there. Yeah. I think maybe it was just a little bit tight. I'm surprised the G-forces weren't higher just from that one inversion alone. But other than that, yeah, easily the ride of the park so far for me. Welfare, what do you think, mate?
Yeah, completely agree with what you said. The only two critiques I would have would be your brake run coming into the station. If it isn't one, just slow you down a little bit. And the other thing is the variety of coaster. They've all been very similar so far, haven't they? Would be my only other critique. Like they're a lot of launched coasters. But we need the amount of coasters. The amount of coasters in here, we're probably going to have different types of all the way through. But it's just that we've been on 3 coasters that use launch straight away. Yeah. But apart from that, yeah, it's a great coaster. I've
got a feeling the red one might be quite similar as well from looking at it. I think that's kind of like some kind of launch. I mean, what is that? What is that? That is a launch talk. So yeah,
it's a lot of launches.
Yeah, Lumber is a big fan of launch coasters apparently, and today so are we. So we'll go with that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not like I'm not saying they're bad coasters or like anything like that. They're good coasters, but you've got a lot of the similar kind of coasters in the park. I'd like to see him do one with a lift hill and different varieties and
maybe
show
even
off
like a
little
GCI
bit.
or RMC or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even like a B&M or something. Yeah, sorry, I completely cut you off then, didn't I? Yeah. I agree.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's normally you cutting me off by raging. Kill me again.
I don't know what he's on about, guys. I literally do not know what lies. I am nothing but calm and considerate. I like level-headed me. I'm just admiring all this terraforming and rock work around here. It's like welcome to Jurassic Park. It just looks ace.
Yeah, it's done a great job of that.
It's the centre point of the park, isn't it? It's Volcano Park. It's Volcanic Park. So it's
is there actual volcano tiles on the? Is that the glow or is it? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, really nice terraforming. The namesake. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So the namesake of the park, that must be triggered to that ride then. Oh, there is an RMC. Look, sorry, there is an RMC over the other side. See, we were too impatient. Impatient.
It's massively coaster heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not complaining, but
it gives us a lot to talk about.
Where, with the pathing and the coasters, that's where your percentage has gone. Isn't it?
Yeah, because it's not a big park, is it? Really, given the fact that it's 100% on a PlayStation 5, I've seen bigger parks on PS4s.
God, something's calling people in around here.
Yeah.
Is it just the shop? It's the cash for the shops.
It's the cash machine.
It's the cash machine. Yeah.
It's because they're all skint from going on all these coasters. Them to get all the cash out. Oh, a nice little food court area.
That's a nice little area, that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and it's like quite busy as well with everything going on around you. Whoa, camera work. Yeah, quite busy around you with all the coasters just whizzing past you. Lots going on. Right. Oh, you're going to Alden Towers tomorrow. Nice. Have fun. Right, so we've got another queue line here. I'm trying to make sure that we don't miss anything because this is the point now where things start kind of like converging off in different directions. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. So we've got a queue line here. That must be for
that's the drop tower.
Yep. So we have Pharaoh's Swing. So that's the flat ride there. So you've got these flat rides that are like hidden away at the back. There's not a single person.
No one on them.
Oh, okay. There's people coming to that one, but not many.
just to prove you wrong.
Yeah, but there's no one. It is open, but no one's coming to it. So
I think there's so many coasters that no one's gonna come there, are they?
Yeah, I mean, how many rides are in this park? There's only 14 rides, most of which are coasters. But that does surprise me. Only 14, you know. I thought there'd be more than that. Well, right, let's carry on then. Have I got the right camera mode? No, I haven't. There we go. Right, let's carry on. That takes us back to the entrance again. So, we have Templeton. See, and now I've started talking a bit quieter now. I'm not shouting. People have now left. What's that all about? Maybe people liked it when I was shouting. So, Templeton. That's the exit just there. Did I walk past the entrance, maybe? I didn't see...
I don't think I saw this.
Oh, do you know what I did? Yes, I did.
Over there,
yeah, I did. I walked straight past it. Oh, it's a Wendigo. Not a Wendigo.
Dragon. The dragon.
Vekoma family coaster. So let's go on this. So Templeton. We don't need to look at stats for this because it's a kiddie coaster. So let's jump on this.
I would look at them. Going by his previous ones, I imagine it's not your standard kiddie coaster.
Maybe. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, they're okay. Right, let's try and find a...
The orbit view, isn't it?
No, I like going back here. I like it's a little bit further back. There you go. Look forward. Yeah, about look forward and about car 5. That's a good one. Right, we could talk through this. It'll be fine.
Very particular about where you sit on a kiddie coaster, aren't you?
I am. Kiddie coasters are my favourite in the game. Now that gives a good shot.
Yeah.
Nice head chopper moment.
It's that sound it makes, the clicking when it goes around the corner, I like.
Yeah.
That noise just there.
Yeah. Oh, you go right past the one as
cool.
it goes up.
That's very cool. I don't know if
yeah.
that's intentional, where one's coming up, one's going round.
Oh, dog. Oh, a bit of an abrupt stop.
Sudden.
I really enjoyed that. I think that was nice.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs three
trains.
trains. I think maybe just the 2 trains would be okay, but I think that was fantastic. I think that was really good.
And once again, it's just adding a bit of a brake run.
Yeah. I don't think it would need the brake run if it only had 2 trains. If it only had the 2 trains, it would have come into the station okay, I think.
Okay.
I think, maybe,
yeah,
potentially.
possibly.
I like what he's done with the pillars, look. Using them as custom supports.
Yeah, he's had them as custom supports.
That's very cool. I like that. Hey, Shane, thank you ever so much for joining. Lovely to have you here. I'm afraid I don't do PC Park Spotlights, I'm afraid. Just console, I'm sorry. Sorry, what were you saying, Welfare?
I was going to say, you could see where they were heading to before they run out of percentage.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you didn't have that 20-30% to finish everything off, because what you've got's really good.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if you could have just added those little bits of the finesse touches kind of thing.
Oh, we've got a B&M coaster. We really should have just waited, shouldn't we, before we'd said anything?
Yeah, I should have said that.
I love this foliage around here. Really like this. I mean, like, if you come down here, that looks awesome with the lighting and everything. Really ambient.
Yeah. It's done a great job, like, with lighting each of the coasters. Each of the coasters, it's got its own personality, for the want of a better word.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got a 4-seater rival, so a B&M invert. Wait there. It's not quite green across the board. Oh, them G-forces. I'm not sure we're going to survive this. We may end up dead, but it'll be fine.
Or with a really bad migraine.
Yeah, one of the two. We might come off with a broken spine. So yeah, really high G-forces. But let's go for a ride and see how we get on first. So shall we? So let's do it. Enjoy, everyone. Well, I'll come to you first, Welfare. What did you think of that?
So fast. So fast. Yeah, that was very, very fast, wasn't it?
It was quite. It was quite on the quick side.
I can see why the G-forces are high.
I think there's a couple of quick things that could be done to address it, though, wasn't there?
Oh, yes. You could just add some friction to it, and it will slow it right down. And then the layout seems good. Either that or just drop your lift hill down a little bit. Because the layout is pretty sound, needs a bit of tweaking. It was just, for me, it was just so fast that I couldn't really appreciate any of the moments because it was just flying by.
Yeah.
But when you look at the layout from here, you've got some really cool elements to it. It just does need slowing down a bit.
Yeah.
This turn here, you're gonna die straight away.
Yeah. Oh, thank you ever so much for joining I Am Possible, and I will see you very soon, my friend. I think increase the friction, like you said. I think maybe just drop this lift hill. I think the lift hill could have ended
that's how I would do
there.
it, yeah.
I think the lift hill could have ended about there, to be honest, and then have it come down like a little bit slower. Maybe just shrink this loop a little bit, potentially. I think the loop is maybe a little bit too much.
Extend this first turn, like straighten this out before you hit this first turn.
Yeah.
Just over the water, then you're golden, because it would take the speed through the rest of it nicely.
Yeah, completely.
Like I said, it's a good layout.
Yeah.
Just too really, really fast.
Yeah, and you'd die
instantly.
Yeah, but other than that, really good job. Other than death, It's a really good coaster. Right, so what have we got down here? So some more food and drink just down here. A little bit off the beaten path. So if it was that you just wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle, because this is quite a busy park, isn't it? It's quite vibrant and in your face, and not really much to escape, is there? So I think maybe just having something down here just off the beaten path if you just needed that moment just to chill, catch your breath. I think this is a nice little area just to do that.
With all those coasters, you definitely need to take 20 minutes out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and it gives a great shot of the coaster just there. Really nice shot of that. Oh, look at him. I mean, he's knackered. Oh, his glasses are hanging off and everything. What's going on?
He's just got off that coaster.
Why are his glasses hanging off? I've never seen that before. What's going on, dude? Oh, poor guy. Oh.
Is there no staff rooms in the park? And you've got the staff.
I don't know.
Off.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Right.
Yeah, if you look at Tiki. Tiki's having a bad day as well.
Where's Tiki? Oh, there he is.
Just behind. There's two. They're both of them are just exhausted. Look.
Oh, bless their little hearts. And the janitor. Wow.
They're all tired.
Oh, I don't think there must. Is there any staff rooms? Let's have a look.
Running his staff hard.
He really is. So we've got a first aid, we've got drinks, we've got info. So we've got 2 staff buildings. What's the capacity of them? Maybe just turn off the.
Yeah.
So there's only a capacity of
3.
Yeah, maybe just turn off the settings so like kind of they don't exhaust and they don't need staff rooms. Because again, like kind of you could just have facades as staff rooms. You don't actually need to put a staff room in. Turn the setting off so they don't need to rest, and then just create a facade of a staff room, and it saves your percentage.
Yeah.
All these little things. I love this theming around here, you know. So we've got the 2 coasters to go on. So we've got this was this a launch talk, did we say it was? Yeah, a launch talk, and then no, that's the flat ride, Matty. That's still the flat ride, Matty. That's still the bloody flat ride! For God's sake!
100th time lucky.
There we go. And a wooden Nala, so a GCI. So, right, my God. Oh, I don't rage. I don't know what you're on about. I'm completely calm and collected, me. Bloody game. Anyway, I love this theming around here, this lighting.
Yeah.
And you've got the 2 coasters intertwining, look. Oh, that looks very cool. Awesome. I wonder if are both queue lines both down here? You've got to assume so. So there's a.
Do you want to go on the wooden one first? Because I imagine that the volcano one's going to be the main attraction of the park.
Yeah, I can't decide where the station for each would be. Surely the wooden station is over here. It probably isn't. Don't call me Shirley. Right. Is it down? No.
Nope. Dead end.
Right. So are they both down here? That's the flat ride.
That's for the flat ride.
So there's 1 queue line there. Retreat!
Looks like the wooden one's in the one where we are.
Yeah, so that's the wooden one. So where is the queue line? So where's the queue line for that then?
In there, where it says Volcano
Rush. Right, so we literally
the big sign might give it away.
Yeah. Right, okay. Cool. Right, so let's go on the GCI first. I do love this theming. All around here. Wait there. Right. So let's have a look at the stats for this. I love this station. Nice lighting. Right, so green across the board. Really good G-forces as well. So we have Out and Safari. Not that one. That one. There we go. So front bumper. Let's do it. Enjoy. Moomin! Hello, Moomin. Hope you're alright. That was ace. That was absolutely fantastic.
Yep, really like that. Really like that one.
I really, really enjoyed that. I think that was absolutely fantastic. Great layout, some lovely elements on it. Nice little moments of airtime, great theming. Just a great job. Yeah, probably the best ride so far, I would say, actually. I'd say that was better than the yellow one.
I was going to say that's probably my favourite.
Yeah. Yeah.
But apart from that, I have no more comments because you just literally took them all.
Well, that wasn't nice of me, was it? I'm sorry. Well, I'll come to you first for the last coaster.
You left me nothing.
I'll come to you for the last one first, so that's fine. Right, so we have one final coaster to go on. So let's have a walk around here. And we have Volcano Rush. So the main attraction of the park. This is the big selling point, the one that goes around the volcano in the centre of the island. It's a launch torque coaster. We've already established that. Let's have a look at the stats. So green across the board, really good G-forces. And, oh, which way does it go, do you think? Do you think that's a little transfer track just in front of us? Because it seems to split off.
Yeah, unless it laps. Oh, no, it can't lap. Yeah, I think that's a transfer track.
It must be. It's the only transfer track we've seen. Anyway, final ride. Let's do it. Enjoy. So, Welfare, I'll come to you first. What did you think of that then?
I really like that. Again, a couple of moments, a little bit of smoothing and stuff, and the bit where you go into the volcano was a bit abrupt. But I really enjoyed the hang time you got at the end there, just before you went back into the station. I really enjoyed that element of it. Just up here, where you just where you, I don't even know why I'm pointing at the screen.
I can't see what you're pointing at, Welfare. I can't see it.
Yeah,
I can't see it.
Pointing at the screen, going over here, mate.
Over there.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed that. I think again a little bit of smoothing. There's nothing that can't be solved very quickly because the layout's really good. Yeah, I think it was just this here, with really cool hang time.
Yeah, I love this drop here. Just as you can see the wooden coaster. If that was timed well and you could see the wooden coaster going underneath you at the same time, that'd be amazing. Yeah. I think we saved the best coasters of the park till the end, didn't we? The
last two are certainly the best two.
Yeah, I'd definitely extend that brake run. I think that's a consistent thing throughout the park, is just work on the brake runs, make sure that the trains are coming into the station nice and smoothly so they're not jolting you. But the triggered effects, the theming, great job.
Yeah, try and slow it down when it goes into that volcano, like the little bit of show that you had in the volcano. Sort of, you just stopped really abruptly. But what you've done inside the volcano was really cool.
Yeah, them triggered effects were amazing, weren't they? Yeah.
But the whole thing wrapped around the volcano looks really good.
Yeah, great layout. Really, really good layout. I think all the coasters in the park are quite long, aren't they? And when you think that every single one has been done with a 4-metre method.
That's your percentage, isn't it?
Yeah.
That and your pathing.
Yeah. But there we go. There is Volcanic Park, created by Lumberhack. So, Welfare, 3-word park review.
Really good layouts.
Oh, that was quick. See, Moomin takes ages. Whenever I throw that at Moomin, it's like, oh no. And I get some exploitive deletives that I can't put in videos. Go on.
No, that was it. Yeah, all the layouts of the coaster, like the coasters could do a little work on some bits, but I don't think it's very rare to get stuff perfect. But all the layouts are great, and you can really see what they were going for in the park. It's just a shame that you couldn't completely finish it.
Yeah,
with the percentage.
Yeah, my 3-word park review would be could do more, and not in the sense that I think that you've underdone it or that it's bad, just because I think if you were able to come back, watch the video on the pathing, how to reduce the percentage with the pathing, given the fact that the pathing, what did we say it was, 32%, was it?
Yeah, 32%.
32% with the pathing. We both think you could get that down to 10%. At least.
I would possibly lose. I would lose one of the launch coasters as well to give you that much more percentage as well.
Yeah, I think there's definitely more you could do if you're able to recover some of that percentage. But other than that, great park. I really enjoyed it. I think some of the coasters were amazing. Some little slight smoothing on some of them, work on the brake runs, but definitely onto a winner. And I'm really looking forward to see what you do next, to be honest, Lumberhack. But there is park number 1. Great job. Brivades, welcome, mate. Thank you ever so much for joining. No, you are not late, because we are jumping straight into another park. We have got 2 park spotlights tonight. So let's load up park numero 2, created by the amazing Jamie Tempo 22. He's very active in various discords, very well known. So a big supporter of the channel there. It says PortAwe. Now, I do have a question, Jamie, because on the Frontier Workshop, this park is called PortAwe. Hang on. I need to now get in. I've now confused myself. Hang on, we need to get into the park. What did I say it was called? PortAwe. Right, but then when you come here, it's called PortAwe. So I'm not sure which one it is. So I apologise if I've done the thumbnail wrong and everything. But anyway, Frontier Workshop, I believe, is still down, so I can't get the park.
Apparently it's working again now.
Oh, is it working again now?
Apparently so.
I don't think.
But you don't want to risk it in case it doesn't. Yeah. It freezes your game anyway.
Yeah, I don't think this one had a description anyway, if memory serves me correctly. I think it was just like one line or something. Has anybody started the Iron Matty drinking game yet? I don't think so. Oh, little description, here we go. So, slight inspiration taken from my visit to Portaventura last year. I've created 3 parks since this. Feels weird looking back, as I've learned so much since. Yeah, I mean, Jamie, I know you requested this. I mean, this was ages ago. This was a good 6 months ago. You requested this, so I'm so sorry it's taken me so long.
Break out the Titanic. It's been 200 years, meme.
It's been 84 years. I mean, welfare can relate to that. I mean, how long ago did you request your Dreamworld spotlight?
Dreamworld, that was a long one, but Wonderlands has been completed for over. Wonderlands got completed a year ago. it was still waiting. I even gave him 6 months grace to have it exclusively. Before I put it on the workshop.
Oh, see, Jenna, I said there was a bit of a wait, didn't I? I wasn't joking when I said there's a bit of a wait. I do get round to them eventually.
You keep taking.
I need to stop taking sabbaticals. Look at the water feature.
Right, I'm going to need to mute myself for 10 minutes. I just need to quickly eat.
It's okay. I'm going to stay here for 10 minutes. I'm going to stay here for 10 minutes.
You carry on. I can watch and listen to you.
No, I'm going to stay here with the water feature.
Yeah.
Fine.
I imagine the viewers would drop off very sharply if you did that.
People like me watching the water feature. Okay. Everybody say bye, welfare. Bye, welfare.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just muting so you don't hear me chomping on pizza.
No, we don't want to. Oh, what kind of pizza have you got? If you've got pineapple on it, I'm kicking you.
No, I've just gone for a plain cheese and tomato today.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have pineapple on pizza?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, you weirdo. What's the matter with you? You're no longer my friend. Right, anyway, go and eat your pizza. We'll carry on with this amazing park. So, I like the colouring that you've got here, just with the yellow and the cream brick textures. Lots of stolen ideas throughout, taken from Moomin and Nerd Chat Show. Excuse me? What about me? Excuse me, Jamie? No ideas stolen from me? Thank you. Remember? Hello? Honestly, how rude. Nice, simple entrance. Simple, effective, does what it needs to do. And then as we come through into the park, really nice sightline. So I can see a B&M wing coaster over there. Oh, nice. What is that? Is that a Giga launch? Not sure. We'll see when we get over there. Really nice architecture style. You put that in there just for me. Put what in there just for me? The water feature. I hope so. Because you knew I'd spend like 10 minutes looking at it. You got all these little backstage areas around here so you can come around the back. Yeah, oh, it's a little cut through, look. Oh, nice. So you just got a little cut through here. Oh, cool. I don't have a Fanta. I actually forgot Brivades. I actually forgot to get a Fanta. What's going on with my life? Chrissy, can I have a Fanta, please? No? No, I'm not allowed a Fanta today. But I only drink Fanta and tea. Can I have a cup of tea then? No. Can I have a Fanta then? Oh, I'm not getting either. The foot is down. The foot is down. Look at this water feature. Oh, nice. And then we've got the chair plane just over the water. Really nice time of day choice. Really good time of doy. Really nice. Yeah, I can tell I've been going for over an hour, can't you? Yeah, great lighting. Really nice. So we've got the Rocktopus just over here, or the Octo-Rock. And then as we come around here... Yeah, I could go to vacation here as well, Silex. Yeah, I totally agree. With all the water features, I'd be in my element. And then a really nice station at the back of there. So we have the Albatross. I don't really have a layout in my head. Am I missing things here? I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss things. So if I come back around here... Okay, so it's not too bad to... Okay. That's fine. It's quite easy to come back. Jenna, I will help you after the stream, if that's okay. I'll tell you in the stream. That's absolutely fine. Or if somebody wants to tell you on the Discord, again, no problem. Yeah, Livic, I really like the park layout as well. So, right, we have Albatross, the first coaster. Oh, I like the fact that you've covered the stupid, horrible beam thingies with them. I hate them. I wish you could change them or remove them. We've got some barrel animatronics just there. We've got the pirate ship just in the queue line. Where is this queue line going? What is going on? It's like a maze. Simple layout. Literally, as I'm talking about how complex this queue is, you say simple layout. I beg to disagree. Look at this. It's like a hedge maze. What is going on? My days. There we go. Nailed it. How many people are in this queue? How long is this queue line? Oh, forget it. I'm just going to skip that. Oh, wow. What a station. I really like that.
I've just
really
got to pop in between slices. This park is awesome so far.
It's really good, isn't it?
Really good.
Shut up and go back to your pizza.
I'm chomping on pizza going, I need to say how good this park is.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love this effect here.
Yeah.
Really like that. And this is a PlayStation 4 park as well. That is one thing that I didn't mention. This is a PlayStation 4 park because the percentage is only 65%. So PS4.
I'd like to see them get a PS5 and add to it.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I don't know why I just hit the hood, given the fact that I need to now click on the ride. Shut up and go back to your pizza.
Oh, go back to my pizza.
Okay, so we have a B&M wing coaster. It's green across the board. Really nice G-forces. So let's go for a ride. Let's go for track view. And there we go. Enjoy. Wow, what a great first coaster that was. That was fantastic. Super smooth. Some really nice inversions on it. Some of the banking worked really well. I just think it was absolutely fantastic. Some of the sight lines that it gave as you were going around the park, just brilliant. Really, really good first coaster. Super smooth. Yeah, fantastic. And I'm glad that Welfare is now eating pizza, because now I've realised that he has pineapple on pizza. I've just realised that his opinion is irrelevant. So his judgment is clearly askew. If he has pineapple on pizza, then shut up, Welfare, go back to your pizza.
Or maybe it's your opinion that's wrong, Matthew.
Don't call me Matthew. How rude. Not in my own video.
Don't complain about pineapple on pizza. There's worse things. There's far worse things that people put on pizza.
Yeah, it's. I'm really sorry if I'm going to say your name wrong. Raven? Am I pronouncing that right? I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, I completely agree. The roof, just the whole station. To be honest,
do you know what?
Look at this.
The comment earlier where he's taking stuff from Chacho. That roof is a Chacho roof.
It is. I mean, look at all this. Every single one. Different colours.
You see, Craig is also a lover of pineapple on pizza.
Craig is clearly wrong as well.
Craig is in the correct camp.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's a Chacho roof all day long.
Yeah, just absolutely brilliant. And Moomin side beams. So, yeah. Yeah, I can see the inspiration, and the water feature's inspired by me. So,
Moomin side beam sounds like a bad rip-off, doesn't it?
Moomin side beams. a rip-off Moomin YouTuber.
Yeah.
Right. So as you come out the exit, we come up to the chief beef.
The awnings on the front of that as well are custom, which are really cool.
Yeah. Just always ropes.
So many nice little touches in this park.
Yeah, there really is, isn't there? I mean, it's stuff that you could quite easily overlook. And again, just when you think that it is a PlayStation 4 park and the amount of custom things in it. Yeah. I mean, you've got the custom planters look.
Yeah.
That's not an in-game planter, that's custom ones, just using the wooden beams and then some foliage just in the middle. Yeah, great job. Just pretty much everything is custom, from what I'm seeing.
The Kep's now joined the pineapple debate and said only if it's on a Hawaiian. I actually enjoy pineapple on a pizza with pepperoni and jalapenos. Gives a really nice mix of sweet, salty, and spicy.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, there you go. So anyway, back to the park. We've got
back to the
park. We've got a whirly rig over there. Tommy CM's favourite ride. I like this little design just in the centre.
This park is one of those that I would download, spend hours in it just ripping it apart.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see why. There's so many little details, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think it's really good that he did say that Moomin and Nerd Chacho were such big inspirations, because you can see it. You can definitely see it.
Yeah.
And I think Moomin and Chacho have inspired so many people as well. The pair of them. I love this here. I don't think Moomin's in the chat anymore. I think he's disappeared again. I think he just...
You scared him off.
Yeah, he just called to say hello. So, right.
All the little planters in between the pathing and stuff. Really, really good.
I assume that's where the path wasn't
That's
meeting.
that realism.
Yeah, I've got to assume, like, maybe the path just didn't meet there. Yeah, so that's where the path didn't go. So he's just then filled it with a planter. A great way to hide them blocks and paths. Really is. Right. I'm trying to kind of like take my time a little bit because I know how small this park is. I think we've kind of like covered all this bit already. What was that? Did we look at that? Yes, we did.
That's where we did. I noticed the awnings.
Look at, like, all the roofs are custom.
Yeah, really great job.
All the building work is fantastic. Right, anyway, so that's all this part of the park done. And let's hop over here. I do love the time of day choice, you know. I think it really adds to the park. And we've got a very vibrant queue line.
With certain parks, that time, not all parks can be viewed at different times.
No, they can't.
If you get what I mean. Some of them, you sort of work towards a time, and then that will work. But there's others that you can't. You sort of have to have it at midday, and that's your lot. This is very like, it makes the atmosphere much better in this park having it this time of day.
Yeah, completely agree. Completely agree. And then just as you come on the back here, you can see the coaster just come past. Oh,
that'd be a cool place to sit, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be a really cool place to sit and have just drink and watch that go past.
Yeah. And then you can go over the bridge there. And then again, just using that same technique just down here, where the breaks in the pathway, just putting some planters in.
Yeah.
Really does work. Oh, night simulator.
It adds
Thank
to
you
that
ever so much for
realism
joining,
as well.
mate. It does, yeah. You will see things like that in parks, won't you?
You don't just get flat parks with nothing in it. You get those flower beds in the middle, so it just adds to the immersion.
Definitely. As we come down here,
you don't see that ride very often on the left-hand side. On your left.
No, you genuinely don't. No. I think because it's quite so themed, it's quite themed, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it works.
It works for this park. It doesn't work. You'll find that there's certain rides that just work for parks, isn't there? Like especially the ones that are quite heavily themed as a default. I mean, that wouldn't work in a lot of parks, but in this one it works really well. We have the Goblin, aptly coloured green. And
that was a cool shot then when the coaster was going over the top of the building.
Yeah.
You missed it.
I did. Sorry, I was looking at the time. I'm sorry.
You were looking at the Sweet Shack. That's what you were looking at.
The Sweet Shack. There's a little place for the yeah, okay. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh, Livic, thank you ever so much for joining, buddy. Thank you for joining. Hey, Sandbox. Hey, Flooded. Thank you ever so much both for joining. So we have Celestia. That's a cool name. Oh my days. That's this flat ride. Look at the queue.
Loves a cattle bed.
Oh my god. I'm just thinking how busy it is. They're loving it. Wow. Right, as we carry on down here. So is that... I kind of want to save that ride till the end. So I don't want to go on that.
That's to the left.
Yeah, that's there, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, so right, let's go right. Let's go right.
Yeah.
I think this is it anyway.
Yeah, there's not much more left, is there? We're almost done. So, just a memento, just up here. I like the elevation changes. Just coming up here, rather than just having it flat.
Yeah.
And then you've got another flat ride just up here. The foliage work in here is fantastic.
The transition between the two areas has been very smooth as well. It's not just all of a sudden gone, right, you're in a different area now. It's quite smooth, and I sort of only just realised that we're not pirate.
Do you know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. I hadn't even picked up on that. It was just so seamless, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You got a block of toilets just there. And then if we look that way, this is where you can come down to the bridge. So the bridge is... That's the exit for the ride just there. And then if we kind of head over this way, that would take us to the other side of the bridge, what we were looking at earlier on. And then just the coaster. So yeah, it's not a big park at all, is it?
No, I would honestly love to see them get a PS5 and add to this,
definitely.
Because it's a great park and everything's custom. And you can see, this is not a quick job to build this park.
No. I mean, Jamie, do you have a PS5 yet? I mean, this park was built so long ago. He's probably got a PS6 by now. So,
Could you imagine how good they are now? Because it's taken you forever to build this.
I know. I know. I love all this here.
I've got one critique.
Oh, here we go.
The bridge,
here we go.
One critique. There's no supports. Just on the realism front, there's no supports holding that roof up.
It's a floating roof.
You've got to have one critique. There's nothing else I could pick on.
Right. let's come down the bridge and we'll head towards the final coaster. So we have
he has two PS5s, but his twin boys are the owners. Steal it from them when they go to bed.
Yeah, definitely. So we have Hypothesis. Cool. I really like the names for the rides in this park.
This queue's good. It's nice queue.
Look at that. Now that is full-blown Moomin, isn't it? That is full-blown Moomin. Just taking the wooden beams, putting them at different heights and then different colours. I
should have renamed the coaster to Bigger Socks.
Jamie Bigger Socks. I did the same in Eden Springs, to be fair. I stole the same effect, so... We've got the covering just there. And then look at the station. All the purple and the whites, and then the blacks and the browns. It really all works. Really all complements each other.
This station.
It's really modern, isn't it?
This is cool. Yeah.
Very clean and... Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
So this looks like a Giga Hyper. Oh no, a Giga Rage. Oh, I was so close. So we have Hypothesis, 8.05 excitement. What's it?
Fear factor.
Fear is a little bit high. Sorry, Chrissy was bringing me a Fanta, so I was like, yay! I got distracted. But the G-forces are really good. So the final ride of today's spotlight. Let's get the right train. Let's get in front bumper. There we go. Unpause. Are we ready to go? Off we go. Final ride of the day. So enjoy, everyone. Wow. Wow. Welfare, I'll come to you first. What did you think, mate?
Oh, yeah, really like that. Really smooth, great layout. The only comment I'd have is maybe a little bit more banking in some places. That would probably solve that fear issue, that it being high on the fear. But apart from that, really liked it. Really good.
Yeah, I think that was absolutely fantastic. Really, really good Giga Coaster. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Really nice theming all the way around. Great layout. Great sight lines of the park as you go around. Yeah, just brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, put a comment on it. There's an airtime machine. You're not wrong there.
Yeah, definitely.
definitely an airtime machine.
That was why it was 8 excitement.
Right. Yeah.
That was 100%
8 excitement. I'm just thinking the reason why the fear was high is maybe the just a little bit more banking, and that'll drop down. It'll be like perfect coaster kind of thing.
Even though that ride was amazing, and it was, and this park is amazing, which it is, do you not kind of like think that the ride almost seems a little bit out of place in a park such as this? Because you kind of expect that like in your big, expansive American parks with multiple coasters. But like this feels more like kind of, certainly when you look this way, you think like small family feel, like little family day out, and then you've just got this massive monstrosity of a Giga Coaster. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it works, it does work, but the two things like clash just slightly, and it's not a critique, more of an observation.
How I sort of viewed the park was like it's more of with the flat rides, it's an old school park that has added these new coasters in, is how I viewed it.
Yeah,
you've got like these vintage rides, and all of a sudden they're spending money. They put a wing coaster in like certain time ago, and now they put the Giga in, and I imagine if you had that extra 30% of PlayStation 5, then it would get newer in the areas, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So as you go from the beginning to the end, you've sort of gone from the old part of the park, and as you're progressing through the park, it's getting newer. So like you've got like the chair swings, that ride that we said no one ever uses. They're quite old school rides, where then you've got newer rides coming through the park. Is how I sort of viewed the park.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. And you can think as well, like kind of when he steals one of his twin boys' PS5s, he could expand the park out even more with like kind of bigger attractions as well.
Yeah, because that area behind the Giga, if you put newer attractions in there, then that transition through would be...
Or even here. I mean, that's a prime spot for like, even something maybe like a B&M. I'm thinking like a B&M invert or something, like kind of just there, and then maybe like kind of on this side, back over here, like a wooden GCI, maybe even RMC or something over that side.
Or a good old-fashioned log flume.
Or a good old-fashioned log flume. Or a River Rapids.
River Rapids, yeah.
But there we go. Yeah. And just before
I'm
we
quite sad that we're at the end of this park.
Yeah, same. I would have
really enjoying what they've done, and if they've got more parks, I can't wait to see those parks.
Yeah.
Because you obviously normally it gets better every park, and if you're at that level, when was it, a year ago? Can you imagine you've progressed like a year later how good these parks are going to be now?
Yeah, it's going to be sensational. And just before we kind of like just go after the closing thoughts of this park and everything as well, I just wanted to say like kind of thank you ever so much, Jamie, as well, for all the support as well. Because I mean, Jamie's been following me and supporting these live streams pretty much since day one. To be honest, he's been in my comments like pretty much from when I very first started. So to finally get around and do a spotlight for him, like, I'm really pleased. And the same goes for Kep as well. I need to get around to doing Kep's because I've got his park to spotlight as well as Xbox Park. I mean, Kep and Jamie, there's so many people who've been supporting for so long, so to finally be able to do their parks is amazing. So yeah, but anyway, Welfare 3-word park review.
Oh, really amazing park.
Oh, come on.
I just spent a few minutes there, like saying everything. So I don't know what. Like, yeah, I'm excited to see where they go next with this park being at such a good level, and all the custom stuff. Again, if you had, imagine if they had a PS5, and they bought the stuff they'll build then.
Yeah, definitely.
It's quite a traditional park. You see a lot of people now put a lot of details in buildings and stuff. It's quite like an old school Planko park, but done to a really high level.
Yeah. Sorry, do you know what? You were talking, Nan, and you know, like, kind of sometimes when you're listening and it goes in one ear and out the other, I've got literally no idea what you just said. If somebody points the gun at my head...
You had a...
I did. If somebody asked me what did Welfare just say, I'd be like, I've got no idea.
Yeah, just invites me on last minute and just ignores me.
It's because the dogs came in and I was like, uh-oh, don't start. So I was watching the dogs while you were talking and I just zoned out. I have no idea. So, sorry, what did you just say?
Just say that it was great, and imagine what they could do with a PS5, and that this is quite an old school style Planko park.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people now are going very highly detailed small parks. This is like a real park. You can imagine this existing in the real world.
Yeah, definitely.
But both parks tonight have been really good. Really good.
My 3-word park review will be I got there eventually. So that's referring to me, because he requested this about 6 months ago, and it took me that long to get there. But yeah, great park, really enjoyed it, and thank you ever so much, chat. I mean, you guys in chat tonight, you've been on fire. I've barely been able to keep up with that chat tonight. I don't know about you, Welfare. Everyone's been so well behaved. They have. It's been really well behaved, which is very unusual.
Because Chrissy weren't in there. Chrissy wasn't in there.
Yeah, because Chrissy wasn't doing anything. That's why.
Yeah, I just saw Jamie's comment. Jamie, really great part, mate. Really good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Yeah, fantastic. And thank you to all of you guys in chat for joining. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the video, as it does really help it. It just makes it continue to push. Leave subscribe if you are new around here as well. I'd really appreciate it, pushing towards that 3K mark now. And big thank you to Welfare for joining, of course. Thank you ever so much for joining, my friend. Really enjoyed having you. It's been lovely.
My pleasure.
But I will see you all. I'll be back on Friday for another premiere. So we have Flooded Tombs and Bertie's Park on Friday. It is a masterpiece. You do not want to miss it. Trust me, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I will see you all then Friday, 7 o'clock. I will see you there. Take care. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. And I will see you all then. Say goodbye, Welfare.
Bye, Welfare.
Bye, Welfare. Bye, everybody.
See you later.